Today's message is hold your vision and push through your fears. Hold your vision and push through your fears. Hold your vision and push through your fears, collective. I had to say that 3 times because it's day 3. And I want to tell you what happens on day 3, okay? So day 1, the seed was planted into your mind, right? Day 2, you nurtured it. You may have told somebody about it, you may have gotten excited, shared it a little bit. You definitely kept feeling it within yourself, right? And whoever you told, they could have either brought you up or made you feel down, right? But day 3, the thing about day 3 is no matter what happened yesterday, today you may be looking for the evidence of growth. And day 3 is not when you see the evidence of growth. Because if you've ever planted a seed before, then you understand exactly what happens when you plant seeds. I watch a lot of plant videos and I grow a lot of plants very well. Day 3 is when it starts to root into the soil. Yeah. You're not going to see it at the top. You're not going to see it at the surface. And you could even have a clear pot and you still won't see the roots. You won't see the root system growing yet, but it's there. And if you dig it up, you're going to fuck it up. So you got to just leave it. You got to water it. And you got to do what? Hold your vision and push through your fears. When it was planted in your mind, and then you watered that plant, and then it started to root down, it has to root all the way down into the base, into your root chakra, okay? Yeah, it does, it does. It has to go from the top, from your crown, to your root, and then up again to grow, and then up again to grow. So today I'm telling you, you have to hold your vision and push through your fears. Let's get into a message. Divine Holy Trinity, Great Spirit, Ancestors, Elders, and Guardian Angels, I thank you. I thank you for giving me the messages that I need to guide myself and the collective. Come on. I thank you for giving me the words to speak clearly. I thank you for trusting me with these messages. And in your name will continue to ascend. Ashe. Y'all, today, I'm not gonna lie to you. I woke up with it in my chest like, oh my goodness. It got to my heart space right now. That's where the vision is. It has rooted down and it's in my heart. And it's like making a decision. Am I gonna love on this and nurture it? Or am I gonna rip it out because it's too much? Nah, we're moving forward. We're moving forward. We got that chariot energy. Hello. It's still July. Yeah. Yeah. It's still July. Look at that. Completion. Yeah. We're moving forward with this because we know that this is the way. We've graduated. The seed has been planted. The words have been spoken. It has touched the air already. And now it's time for you to protect it, for you to cover it. That's why I got my head covered today. I felt guided to cover my hair. You gotta protect this. Again, I watch a lot of plant videos. So if you ever see people plant a seed, a little tiny seed into a little tiny pot, they sometimes cover it, almost like the rose from Beauty and the Beast. They cover it to protect it. That's what's going on right now. All right? You got to make sure you protect your vision at all costs because there's somebody that's willing to tell you that this can't happen. It's somebody that's willing to tell you that this is impossible. It's somebody that's willing to tell you that it didn't happen for them, so it can't happen for you. And you know that. You know what friend you could call. You know what coworker you could tell. You know if you could tell your spouse or not. You know if you could tell them. You know who you can tell. You know what sibling you could tell. You know which side of the family you could tell. You know who you can trust with the vision and who you cannot, because you have all of the information already. So if anybody is going to try to stop you, the only person that it can be is you. You are the leader. You see how that's the only person there? You think it's somebody in that car. No, this is the driver. You're the driver. All right? You are the driver. The only person that could stop this chariot is you. Nobody else. No matter what they say. No matter what people say. Okay? Yeah. The only person that can stop it is you. Shout out to Lil' Kim, the Cancer. Yeah. Let's get this message out, because honestly, I don't even feel like I need cards, but I want to share it because you could be feeling constipated today. Like you could be feeling tight in the body, tight in the chest. When I tell you the vision that I have is so big that it scared me today, this is why you're being told to push through your fears. I worked out. I said, let me do leg day, because I said I was going to do legs on Wednesdays. I said I was going to do legs and abs on Wednesdays. Let me do legs and abs before I give this message. And all it did was motivate me. I got in the shower and I was just like, hold your vision. You got this. Just like you got that workout in, you got this. And I'm telling you now, just like you did whatever you did in the past, yeah, it may not have worked out the way you thought it was, whatever. You got this time. Allow yourself to trust that it's moving forward, even if you don't see the growth, even if you don't see the change, even if you don't see the evidence. You don't need it. You don't need it. You gotta trust. This is a time for you to trust. King of Swords, the Game Master. This is a mind over matter situation. That's what this is right now. This is mind over matter. The Game Master is here to tell you that you already know the play. You already know the moves that you gotta take. You already know. Like I said, you know who you could tell, you know who you can't tell. You know what you can do, you know what you can't do. Okay? You already know. It's about you staying true to your vision, King of Swords. Kinda a little cold-hearted, not gonna lie, very calculated. Yeah, the Game Master. You mastered this already. You mastered this. You have to stay true to it. You're not new. It's not new. It's not your first goal. Doubt it very serious. I'm sure your person has accomplished many things, many hard things. You cannot allow your emotions to sway you whatsoever. You cannot allow your emotions, and your motions, okay? Your emotions, your energy in motion to sway you, to mess this up. That means your emotions and your actions. You got to keep that in check, because you can easily trap yourself in your own mind with your own emotions. It'll be too easy for you to do that. That's why this is coming out, because that's that self-sabotage. That's that self-sabotage right there. You can paint a picture inside your own mind of you not being able to achieve what it is that you want to achieve. And that's why you're being told to hold your vision and push through your fears. Because this is not about what you can prove in this moment about what it is that you know you deserve. This is just about sticking true to it, staying on that path, staying in that purpose, showing up regardless of the fact, protecting what it is that you have. And continuing to put in that work like nothing happened, like it's a regular day. Like it's a regular day, because it is a regular day. You already know the prize is coming. You already know. And I was hearing this today. For some people, it's at the end of the month. For some people, it's at the end of the season. For some people, it's at the end of the year. It really depends on how big the vision is. That'll tell you how long it's gonna take, right? You may be, if you just making some cupcakes real quick, that's not gonna take too long, you know? You're making some cupcakes, it might take you 30, 45 minutes. That might be 30, 45 days, all right? Okay? But if you might be doing like a little brisket or something, I don't know. I don't really cook meats. I don't cook meats at all. I don't cook meats at all. But I feel like, I remember when my grandmother would bake that ham for Thanksgiving. Oh my goodness. The Thanksgiving dinner, you already know. You already know. You're not going to be able to eat that meal for about 24 hours because you started yesterday. All right? 24 hours. That could easily be 24 weeks. All right? Let's just translate this to real time, to real reality. You are growing something. And it has to really, you have to embody it. It has to root deep into all parts of you. So when it comes down and it hits that root chakra and you're able to birth it, hello, we're in day 3, Empress energy. We're going to get into that in a second. When you're ready to birth it, then what you have to do is build it up until it's the vision that you want. Like I said, down and then up. All right? You got to download that into your consciousness, into your psyche, into your system. You have to integrate that and become that. Okay? And when you allow yourself to birth that, when that thing, that idea is birthed, then you have to build it up to everything you want it to be. So let's just bring this from the metaphysical, spiritual, to the real world, right? You're moving. You get into that apartment, it's nothing in there. You know what you want the apartment to look like. You know what you want the house to look like. You know what you want the job to look like. You know what you want the relationship to look like. Do you expect it to be that as soon as you get it? Or do you recognize that you now have to put the what? The work in. Knight of Pentacles is the day trader. I feel like you're trading your time differently now. You're trading your time and your energy differently now. Because now everything that you do is in support of your vision. You're not going against it. We're flowing with it. Hello. We're flowing with it. This is your wave. You created the wave and you ride it. We flowing with it. So you have to allow yourself to stop fighting with others and to stop fighting with yourself. You have to allow yourself to not put yourself in positions where you have to defend what it is that you want. You don't need to. If you think you gotta defend it, you think you gotta argue with somebody about it, if you're telling somebody who you know cannot handle it, you're doing yourself a disservice. You have to allow yourself to take the easy route this time. To put in the work without having the vultures. Oh, come on. Come on. You don't have to do it to yourself this time around. This time around, you know better, so you're going to do better. This time around, you showing the divine how much you've mastered the game. This time around, you showing the divine how much you're protecting what it is that you love, what it is that you're passionate about, what it is that you care about, what it is that's yours. And you're allowing yourself to move forward with this. I feel like you are following this light. This is falling right underneath Chariot energy. It's like you're following this light. You could even be the one holding this light. So I'm getting Hermit energy now. This is the Statue of Liberty. I'm getting Hermit energy with this. You are holding the light bearer. So nobody could really see what the vision is. you might not even be able to explain it to them. And it's not because you're not supposed to. All right? You got to follow it. It's for you. It's you. It's yours. You're on a path in a dark place. And no one else can see that but you. The seed has been planted inside of you. And if you let people interfere, again, it's on you. Got the 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I already brought up that energy too, because the King of Swords and the 7 of Swords give that 8 of Swords energy. So you could make or break your damn self. You could make or break your damn self, okay? This is the moment that you're going to show what it is that you've learned. Hierophant. That's how you're coming out. As the teacher, you about to show what it is that you've learned. All the lessons that you've been through, everything that you had to go through, everything that you've experienced. You know now exactly how to grow something, how to nurture it, how to protect it, how to love on it. And you're doing it. You got to do it in real time now. You might have to stand just like this and not say anything to anybody about anything. This is where you make that change. Let me get into that 3 energy because I want to get into the 5 energy too. 3 is the number of the Empress, right? In numerology, I would see the 3 as the Trinity. That's communication, that's creativity, that's connection. The 3 is when you get that man, woman, child energy, right? That's that Holy Trinity that I just spoke about in my prayer, all right? The 2 is when minds connect, right? So again, yesterday you may have told somebody about the situation. You may have told somebody, right? And now you gave energy to it. And now what are you birthing today? What is it that you have in front of you today? So if it's fear that has been placed into your heart, if it's love that has been placed into your heart, you got to decide if you're gonna allow that, or if you're gonna push through that anyway. I feel so guided to do some breath work. I'm gonna post a video, 3-minute breath work video on my shorts. Because the path that you're deciding to go down is completely different. It's completely different. It may be completely different from what you thought it was going to be. It may be completely different from what people know you to do. It may be completely different from what it is that you've ever experienced in your life. You may be the very first person that's doing what it is that you are deciding to do. The first person that you know. The first person that your community knows. The first person that your partner know, that friend know, that coworker know. You may be the very first person to go forward with this. And that is why it's so delicate, but that's also why it's so easy to sabotage it. That's why it's so easy to lie to yourself and say you don't deserve it. That's why it's so easy for someone else to knock it. I just heard can't knock the hustle. Listen, that is why it's so easy for you to damage this. You have to protect this. You have to hold on to this as if it was your firstborn. The 2 of Swords came out in reverse, right? I'm going to take it upright either way. We got 2-2 on the board. Make peace with the fact that you don't see what's happening. Make peace with the fact that you don't see the growth yet. Make peace with the fact that you don't know how it's all going to work out, but you know that it is. Make peace with the fact that you have faith. Because you allowing yourself to make peace with that is what will free you. Is what will free you. I'm not going to take these 2, but it's what will free you. It's what will give you the options that you need. It's what will give you exactly what it is that you need. Look at that. The matriarch, Queen of Pentacles. You are going to sit at a table. You're building the table right now. The table is being set. It's being built. It's being set. You know who you want around the table. You know what type of energy. You don't know the faces. But look at that. The Queen of Pentacles is falling right underneath the Knight of Pentacles. So this is that matriculation. Bottom of the deck. That completion. This is that matriculation right here. This is it in the spiritual realm. This is it in the physical. You go from working your ass off, staying focused on what it is that you're supposed to be doing, to sitting at the table and eating. Yeah, it's time to eat. Eat up, okay? You're not there yet, but that's where you're going. Right now, we got work to do. Right now, we got to continue to hold the vision, push through the fear, nurture the seed that has been planted within us. Right now, we don't have time to judge. We don't have time to criticize. We don't have time to second guess. All we got time to do is envision what it will be, how beautiful it will be. All we have right now is to make sure that we continue to walk on this path, no matter what someone is saying. You got work to put in. We got the masculine, and then we got the feminine energy here. You put in that work, you sit down and eat. That's what happens. That's what happens when we make dinner. Put that work in, and then you got to sit down and eat. You got to set the table like it's Thanksgiving. It's giving Thanksgiving. You got to set the table like it's Thanksgiving. Let's get an oracle card. And we're going to read this oracle card off the book. I got a couple of more messages I want to give today too, so look out for a couple of more videos. We got, do not let your past hold you back. South Node. Bottom of the deck, nothing is yet set in stone. What I said. It's just getting rooted down, Bookie. Nothing is set in stone yet. You can't pluck it. You can't see the evidence of it. It's just getting rooted down. Let's read this out the book. South Node. If you don't know what your South Node is, I definitely think you should check out your birth chart. Your South Node is important. All right. The South Node, like the North Node, is a karmic point, but it's opposite to the North Node and relates to the past, perhaps even to past lives. Whatever you're going through and whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that old age programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all that you might. Do you feel stuck in something? This card will often come as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about is somehow becoming suffocating, even toxic. It suggests that someone, you even, needs to be released. That there's some kind of addiction going on or an unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. One thing is for sure, when you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes. Even if staying where you are feels easier and safer. Attuned to the moon, I release the past. Additional meanings for this card. A relationship is karmic and has played out across many lifetimes. Your attraction to someone may be verging on the obsessive, and just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. The South Node is where the moon crosses the ecliptic going south. On the horoscope chart, it shows us that we are likely to become obsessed with, but which will probably do us little to no good. The South Node is a karmic astrological point that reminds us of a well-known phrase. If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. Ooh. This is a time to do something different, collective. That brings me back to what I told y'all about the 5. The 5 is the number of change. If you are interested in life path numbers, numerology, and astrology, you can check out my other channel, Cosmic Soul Radio. Every month I do different numerology and astrology videos, and I'll give you more information on that. So number 5 is all about change, and that's what this Hierophant is, okay? So this is where you either make the change to go in a new direction, or you go back around that same loop and you backpedal. That's up to you. You need to be the teacher now, or you need to be the student? Which one? Which one? You need to learn the lesson again, or you ready to implement what it is that you learn and show others? Show others by just being. You ain't gotta say nothing. It's more power in your actions than it is in your words. Most times. Most times. Let's get our last card. I feel so fired up today, y'all. It's Leo season. It's Leo season. I don't have much Leo. Leo is in my South Node. Leo is actually my South Node. Okay? So that's when you're stepping into the sun. All right? Can I have an affirmation card, please? This is the gifts of the goddess. Okay, listen. Okay, listen. Because this is about the mind. Today we got the mind and the body. Goddess of charisma. I surround myself with beauty and who? Positive people. Okay, let's say that again. I surround myself with beauty and positive people. Use this gift when the world seems a frightening place or when people refuse to support you in your positive efforts. Remember, your actions to improve yourself are threatening to those who want to control you or resist improving themselves. Use beautiful art, music, and creativity of all kinds to remind you how wonderful and enjoyable life is. Then we have Goddess of Healing. I enjoy being healthy and doing what is good for me. Use this gift when you feel resistant to doing what you know is in your best interest. The desire to sabotage our efforts to improve ourselves comes from our resistance to change. With self-improvement comes new activities, friends, and other manifestations of change we so often resist because we fear the unknown. My God, today. If you resonated with this message, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. As always, we leaving some planes in the comment section because we are moving onward and upward. I appreciate y'all for all your likes, your shares, your subscribes. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.